prepare this presentation for us, right? So we can use this and easily explain to our new team member so they can understand. Today is about Canada number. So it's the first time I see this, okay? I think it's similar to US, but just the number is a little bit different. So we want to get you started on a fast start, not a slow start, okay? As you see, our campaign is 30 by 30, financial campaign. We want to educate 30 million family by the year of 3030. So that's what that 30 by 30 means. A lot of people in our campaign, they are known to the public by 30 people, right? Because we only talk about it. So people know us 3030. So in the first 30 days, our goal is to share with 30 family in 30 days about our campaign, what we are about. And then number 2 is we observe 315 in 30 days. So that means we observe 3 recruit, right? How do we present the campaign and the business opportunity to the new person? And if they see the value, they join our campaign, they become a recruit or the new campaigner. The 15,000 point is when we provide solutions. Either is college planning, retirement planning. I don't know, here in the US, we do long-term care. We do IUL, you guys do universal life, whole life, term life, a lot of stuff, right? So each dollar the client put in for the company, that's equal to 1 point. So 15,000 point mean you help a client bring $15,000 to the company, right?
Excuse me, Thao. Excuse me.
Yes.
Yesterday when we stay with Norman, the $1 is equivalent to 1.75 point. Right, Robert?
I'm not familiar with the Canada dollar, but I'm talking about US side. So just to be
that
easy,
maybe
right?
Yeah.
I think you need to fix your speaker again.
I can.
Or maybe you call from the phone.
Yeah.
And turn off the computer speaker. So to be easy to remember easily, $1 is 1 point. Okay. And then the third step is you attend workshop in 30 days. So the 7 workshop, I will show you the schedule. So you attend the 7 workshop, your first 30 day, and invite your guests to attend the workshop with you. Okay, so these are the 3 things that you can do in the first 30 days. And then number 4 is get your license in 30 days. I know, people have their own schedule and they're busy, but if we decide that this is the business that we want to focus to start making money, so why not set up the time to get your license done, right? Because as you see, Robert has been studying since you sign up for about 3 weeks now, Robert?
About
right?
that, yeah.
Yes, so if we crunch in the time focus for 4 weeks, I think we can get it done. Because the material, if we study and then we do something else and then we go back to study, you will forget, right? So set a time to get the license in. And the most important thing is we have to become a campaigner, right? Because if we don't campaigner, we don't share our campaign, how do we help anybody, right? So be a campaigner yourself. So do 315 in 30 days. 315, okay? Become a campaigner and do 315. So now we're gonna show you how to become a campaigner, from campaigner to builder, by helping family to obtain the financial education they need. When you are properly licensed, we are compensated by providing the proper solution and the strategy to family. In addition, you can be compensated by building a business. So an easy way to explain is you come in, you become an agent, and then gradually you will build your own agency. So your agency start with you, and then 2 people, 3, 5, 10, 20, 100, 1,000. There is no limit on how many you can build in this business. Imagine everybody, if one day WFG said, we not allow you to recruit anymore. What do you say? Nobody would want to be in the business, right? Because we don't want to be in here and be a salesman. We want to build big business. So right now, think about recruiting as a privilege. We have to do it, right? To build business for ourselves and to help other people get to where they want to be. So to me, recruiting is a privilege, and not until we understand that concept, then we can freely share with other people. Because many people, first they come here, they don't understand why they recruit. So they think that recruiting is bothering people, is cheating people, is scamming people. But are we doing any of that here? No, right? At the beginning, when we bring them on, we help them a lot. Okay, we help them get started. So the builder compensation, we need to understand 2 things, only 2 things. How many people who work with you? Like right now, you are a CEO of your own company, startup company, your financial and insurance company. So how many people who work with you? How many people do you want in your organization, right? And number 2, how much money you make working with these people? The concept of like spreading or supervisory, right? If you help people to get to where they want to be, train them, license, when they make money, the company pay you what we call override or supervisory money, okay? You must understand the compensation to understand the business, because if we don't understand the business, we're not going to do it. You agree? So business development. Sometime in the corporate world, do we understand clearly how to get a promotion? There's no clear guideline, right? How do you become a manager? There's no guideline. So it's depend on if you know the manager, if you, I don't know, kiss butt thumb or something, right? They let you go up. But if you don't have a good relationship with your manager, forget about it. But in here, in our business, the guideline is right here for everybody. Clear, right? Super clear. People can see to go from 1 to 2, what you need to do. So you all start out as a training agent called TA. And your entry contract level is 26%. Everybody start out the same thing. Doesn't matter if you are Swan Nguyen daughter, you still 26% starting, right? So we all have the same, opportunity. Okay. Is Anh Hoàng still in? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So this is what I like about our business. No discrimination, races, no discrimination in race, in sex, male or female, right? Young or old, everybody starting out the same thing at 26%. Then you get to the next level, which is agent. So now your contract level increased from 26 to 36. So that's how many percent increasing in salaries? About 40%, right? 40% increase. So at your job, each year, how much raise do they give us? For me, as engineer working for DOD, they give us a rate like 3%, and we are so happy, right? Before this business, I thought that's good. Every year we have a raise, we're happy. But now looking back, that raise, you know how much? It's like a couple thousand. I'm not excited at all, right? But that's everybody thinks it's okay. So here for you to get 40% raise, some people get in 1 month. If you get done 315, 40% raise right away, okay? The third level is called marketing director, MD. Now contract level is 51%. That's almost 100% raise, right?
Right?
Your
Your
income
income
double
double
right away. So why, if you get your GX3 done in 1 month, your contract level double right away. Okay, can we do GX3, GX4 in 1 month? Yeah, the sky is the limit. Nobody limit you how many GX you can do. Okay, and the ultimate level that we want everybody to be at is the senior marketing director. This is the highest contract level that the company will pay us, 66%. If you are SMD or CEO or FC, like Swan right now, right? The highest in the company and 40 years, 50-year experience, they still only pay you 66%. Okay, so my job is to help you go from TA to SMD as soon as possible. What is the normal guidelines? Some people do it in a year. Some people do it in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Some people do it in 5 years. Some do 10 years, right? So whatever the time frame you set for yourself, it can be done. But normally when we run a promotion, big promotion like MD and SMD, we have planning for 90 days. Because that's when they base the point, the recruit, the license, everything in 90 days. Okay, so let's say if you plan to run for SMD March, April, and May, we can have that done. Okay, everybody here, we can get it done before Vegas. So if you get promoted to SMD before Vegas, you can walk the stage. And we all talk about Hawaii trip. Robert, you want to go to Hawaii, right?
Who doesn't?
So company trip, big company, WFG Hawaii, right? They, every year we go to Hawaii, but in order to qualify for company big trip, you have to be SMD level. Okay, so if you want to qualify for Hawaii trip 2025, you have to be SMD this year. So let's say if you become SMD November 30th of 2024, then they count all your points for 2024 because by that time you SMD. Okay, so the minimum for SMD to qualify for Hawaii is about 600,000 points. Base shop. Base shop means everybody in your base, not just you. Okay, so 600 is not that bad, right? Is it doable, everybody? Very doable, right? So it's only 4 levels in our company in terms of compensation. We have other level like CEO, EVC, all of that stuff. But as far as compensation, only 4 levels. Okay, so I would like to see in this year, 2024, that all of us in here become SMD. Okay, okay. So here are some examples to help us understand how the income will increase as you get promoted. Okay, so let's say if you have a family with a financial solution equal to $2,000, meaning they put in like how much? Let's say 2,000 divided by 12. So if this family put in some plan, $166 a month. Is $166 a month a lot or little or like normal? Average people can do that, right? Everybody can save $160 a month. So if you do that, then that's equal to 2,000. So if you get licensed and your contract level is 26%, 26 of 2,000, you make $520 on that one solution that you write up the policy for that. So let's say if you do like that for one policy a week, like one weekend, you do one policy for a week, your income is 2,000 part-time, once a week, right? So you can do your full-time job or you can, you know, take off and do whatever and do 4 account, 2,000. So how do we move from being training agent to agent? What do we need to have? There are two ways you can achieve this to get your promotion. While you're very close to it, right? The standard promotion for WFG, because remember, we are WSB, which is under WFG, right? Our team, WSB, GX is WSB system, okay? So other people in WFG, they don't know what GX is, only us, WSB, okay? So I think now many teams start to adopt Swannian guideline because they see the psychology behind GX, why we have to run GX. So they start adopting that. But before, this is what you have. So you are licensed and you help people, you get 20,000 points. So 2,000 points per family. So you help 10 solutions, right? Each family, husband and wife, that's 2 solutions.
Yeah.
They have 3 children, that's 5 solutions. If you have 2 family, 10 solutions, you got your promotion done. Not hard, right? Or you can do 3-3-30. Meaning if you have 3 new campaigner, like 3 new team member in your team, and then you close 3 solution. Doesn't matter if it's term, if it's IUL, if it's, what is it? TTFA or something? Okay, I need
TFSA.
to, yes. So anything is 3 solution and you have 3 campaigner, like 3 sale in 30 days, then you qualify. So which way do you think is easier? This way or this way?
Team way.
Either way, right? So let's say if
Yeah.
somebody who have a lot of account and you don't have any new team member, then you do this way. But if, yeah, I have some people join me, then I only need 3 solutions instead of 10. Okay. Now, the fast start guideline is the GX system. So we have 315. So you start the licensing, you have 3 recruit and you have 15,000 points. So you become GX1. So this is the second one. Okay. So yesterday, Norman already explained a person who joined and just love studying license, right? Versus someone joined and they study license and on, you know, along with the studying license, they share the opportunity with other people. So the person who share will get their team growing to be with them, right? So you think who will more likely to survive longer in the business? People who have team, right? Because the moment you have team, then you become a leader already, whether you have license or not, right? Because now it's like you have a baby, you have to take care of your baby, right? Okay, so I think the reason why I'm still here is because I have a lot of team member that joined me right at the beginning, so that keeps me going, right? Okay, any question before I move to the next page? So my goal is for everybody in our team to be GX1 in March. Or you have to be GX2. GX1 you already in like how many? I think 60-70% done, right? So shoot for GX2. Okay. Building block is the agent. So the agent is the key to our business development, right? We need to have somebody, okay? We need to have a team member. So helping to educate 3 new members. Let's say now you're TA and you also bring in people who are TA as well. Now you have to provide 15,000 points. So 1 solution here, 1 solution here, 1 solution here, within 30 days. Now you become agent. So you become 36, right? So let's say if your TA down here, they also got license and they provide solution. So let's say now, oh, am I going back? Oh, no, okay. I think they make some mistake here. Oh, okay, TA. So now that you're down here, you GX1 already or UTA already. So if you do a $2,000 point, right? A solution. Now at 36% contract level, instead of 520, your commission is now 720. Pretty good, right? The same policy. Now you make more. The same kind of work, but you make more. Okay. And then each of your TA down here, they also license, they also close their own account. Of course, their part, they got paid 26%. That's everybody the same, right? But the company will pay you extra
Risk.
10%. We call this is the spread.
Right.
So if one person close one account, they got themselves 520, you got 200. Okay, so with one solution, you and the team member, you make 920. You know, with 920 people doing like physical work, that's 1 week of work, 40 hours, right? In here, you sit down with somebody, 1 hour, 2 hours, $900. So if we think about this, our salary is equivalent to like lawyer or doctor hourly, right? If we work consistently like that. So let's say if you do one policy, 720, one a week, 4 a month, that's 2880. That's on your own with your pen. Now with the override, the 3 people is doing that, each of them. So each of them get 3 people, you get 600. So you and your team, you make 3480. And you just an A. That's awesome, right? 3480 is somebody full-time salary. Okay. Now it's time for you to get promoted to MD. Are we excited?
Yep.
Yes, very excited. So look at the advancement guideline. All of this is posted on WFG website. So whether I like you or not, Norman like you or not, doesn't matter, right? So you have to keep track of your number. How many recruit you have, how many points come in your team. So let's say if you have a leader, an upline that's so busy, forget about you, right? They forget how much, then you have to remind them, hey, I hit my guideline. So, can you fill out the paper for me? That's not going to happen, but I just say in case, right? In case. Okay, so here's the guideline. Normally, we do it in a rolling 3 months. Okay. So if you want to run for MD promotion or SMD promotion, make a decision what 3 months you want to run. So you can crunch in the number. Okay, that's why they do the rolling. So let's say if you do January to March, and if you don't hit your goal, whatever you do in January and February fell off, right? And then you do March, April, and May. So if you don't hit your number, then whatever the month before is fell off. Okay. So for 3 months rolling, you need to have 3 direct A. Not TA, right? 3 direct A. And you have 5 licensed member. This is the old guideline. This is what I used to run before. So MD back then is not easy. Okay. You need to have 3A, you need to have 5 life license, and you need to have 40,000 points. So any promotion, the point have to be 50-50, meaning half you do it and half your team can contribute for you. Okay, if you do all 40, they might not like it, right? So that's mean they want you grow and also your team to grow. But now when we have the GXMD, same thing, right? 2 system. This is the old system, the new system, Fast Start MD. You only need to do GX3, which is you qualify 3 times, right? So 315 in 5 rolling months. So let's say if you do 3 months, it doesn't work, you do 2 more months. So we pick out the 3 for you, okay? What is the difference between standard promotion and the fast start promotion? Can somebody recognize the difference?
Yeah, the number of licensed agents in your organization is not there.
What else?
So the difference lesson.
The
The base shop points are less
GXMD,
too. By
the
10,000.
GXMD is personal effort, right? What if you don't have anybody in your team got licensed? What if your team don't run for TA? You got stuck. Your team only got 4 license, you stuck. But in the GX guideline, you only need to do GX, meaning you just have a campaigner. Do they need to have license? No. If they don't do, can you do it? Yes, you can do it by yourself. But the old system cannot. I stuck for some month for my MD because I only have 4 license. And then when I have the 5th one, the first one fell off, something like that, right?
Oh.
So GXMD is very powerful. We have to take advantage, okay? So can someone become MD in the first month they join? Definitely, right? If you have 9 recruit and 45,000 points, you get to your MD, GX3. So that's the only language we talk in our campaign now is the GX, right? You hear everybody say, you hear everybody posting GX, GX, GX. Okay, keep it simple, right? Now, the next step. Okay, let's see how the money work when you how much you're gonna make when you get to MD. Okay, so now you're working for 3 months, right? You recruit 9, and the first, so you make 15,000 K here, 15,000 K here. So how much your money? So 15,000 K as an A. How much money you make before you get promote? So 45,000. If you make 36% of that, that means your income is 16,200 in 1 month. That can be done, right? Or if you do 3 months, divide that by 3, each month is about 5,400. 5,400 multiplied by 12, that's almost 65,000 income a year, right? Okay, so now you got this 3 already, you become MD, 51%. So if you do one solution, now instead of 520, you make $1,020, double, okay? So now, so let's say here in your team, one person, this person recruit 3, so they go from TA to A, 25 or 26 to 36. So the spread between you and this A person is 15%. So if they write a $2,000 policy, you make 15% of 2,000 is $300. Company will pay you the spread $300 if this person close account. Okay, so how about this one? This is TA. So TA is 26, right? And you are 51. So the spread between 26 and 51 is 25%. So if this TA write $2,000 policy, your override is 25%. So you make 500, company pay you 500. Do we take the money from the TA? No. They have their own contract, right? So this 500 is from where? From the company. Where do they get this 500 from? Remember the maximum is 65%? So what 100% minus 65? 35% left, right? So the company keep those 35% left to give down to the leader. So total up all 6 generation, company already pay out 98%. of the commission out to the field. So company keep a very little amount, right? To run all the back office, everything else, everything for us. Our job is just to learn, get licensed, go out and have family. Every other thing in the business, they take care. The payroll, the legal, pay your team, work with product provider, all of that stuff. Imagine if you have to open your own insurance agency. Who do that? You, right? But in here, they do everything for you. And then you get paid. So for me, you know, from a no business background, this is perfect for me. Because if you tell me to take care of all this stuff, I don't know how, right? So this is just 1 week. How about 4 times? If you do one solution, 1,000 a month is 4,000, and then 3 people, 15, that's 900. 1 people, 500, that's 5,480. So become a fast star GXMD. Okay, we have to get here, guys. We have to get here. Okay, otherwise we're losing money, right? When I first joined, I said I have to be SMD as soon as possible, right? Because I want that high contract. I want 6,500, 65%. But getting 10 license is pretty hard for me at that time. Okay. So now the last promotion is how to get to the ultimate SMD highest contract level, 66%. So with senior marketing director, you can run 3 months or you can run 6 months down here. Okay. So the 3 months, you need 75,000 points in your base, 35,000 income in the last 12 months, or 20,000 in the last 6 months. So up to MD promotion, I can approve for you. Your SMD will approve promotion from MD down. SMD and up, the company has to approve. So we have to cross all the teeth in here, right? All the requirement has to be in. You cannot miss anything. If you miss one license, if you 75,000 points, but it's only show up 74, you not qualified, right? We have one person in our team. He missed the point by like less than 1,500 points, and he missed his SMD promotion. So when we run for promotion, we always do extra cushion, right? So if it's 75,000 points, we should run 100,000 points. Because what if the policy don't deliver in time? Or maybe, you know, they cancel. They decide they don't want to do it anymore. Then you short, right? So always run extra, 10 license, run for 11, 12, okay? If you do 6 months, it's gonna be double, 150,000 point. And then the income is still the same, right? So to become senior marketing director, I want you to memorize this by heart, write somewhere, looking at every day. You need to have 3 direct leg, but you must have 1 MD in your team. Either 1 MD or 2 SA. They don't do SA anymore, but at least it has to be 1 MD. But we recommend you have 3, 2, 3, or 4, because the more, the stronger you are, right? We need to have 10 licensed team member, and 6 of them have to be life licensed. Because sometimes we have half license, right? So you need to have 6 full license, and the other 4, half can count for you. Okay, yeah, but it has to be full 6, and then 75,000 points. This is 50-50. So you do half, your team do half. So let's say if your team can contribute for you, you know, 35,000, you only need 40 more. But if you do only 25 and your team contribute 50, they cannot. Okay, you can only get help from your team 50-50. So when in your team, you have somebody who is running, you should take the advantage and run with them at the same time. So if your team got it, you also got it, right? Okay, so let's see how much money, if you are an SMD, how much you're gonna make. So an SMD, you need to have an MD, right? MD
Yes.
have 3A. So when you have one MD already, you become SMD. And we don't have the ownership of our business until you become SMD. Because when you become SMD, now you can sell your code to other people if you decide you don't do this business anymore. And it's depend on how big your team is, what the production, your code will cost different, right? So let's say now if Swan Win is gonna sell his code, how much do you think it's gonna cost? Or even like Norman Galanto, if he gonna decide he retired, he's not gonna do this anymore, and he's gonna sell his code, how much do you think he gonna sell it for? With that big team, you know, override and all that client, it's gonna be multi-million-dollar code, right? So the code that you receive, right, on your welcome email, that code could make you $1 million. So don't take it lightly, your agent code. Very important, that code. And your license, that's the key to open multi-million-dollar for your family, right? Okay. So let's see. One solution now, instead of 26, you make 66. So that's 1,320. That's one small solution, right? Now, if you talk to people who work with you or people who don't have solution yet, I don't think they're gonna say no to put in $3 or $5 a day to save their family. That's not even like a lunch, right? Or breakfast. Breakfast now costs $6, $7. Okay? Yeah, it's not $3, $4. So let's say now you have this MD and the spread between you and this is 15%. So if he run an account for 2,000, you make 300. But look at this one. This one is only 36 and you are 66. So the spreading is 30%. That is a lot. That's the reason why we have to build our organization if you want a stable, growing, and strong income. If you just want like instant noodle income, then you do agent, right? You write on your own. But if you want like massive, passive, growing, then we have to build a team. That's why when we understand this concept, recruiting become like I don't know, like what do you call? Bị nghiện á, addiction, right? Big leader, they become addicted to recruiting because recruiting is the lifeline of our business. What is, some people say, they come to this business, they said they don't like recruiting. Myself is one of them. I said, I don't want to recruit. I don't want to bring people if they don't want to, because our intention at that time was wrong, right? But think about it, everybody recruit. You think the church recruit? Yes. What happened if the church don't recruit? Nobody come, right? How about university? They recruit? Yes, they recruit. Military, do they recruit? Yes. So if you want to build your business, why don't you recruit? Big CEO, big billionaires, they recruit people, come work for them. But then us, we are afraid to recruit people. So we need to start changing our mindset, right? Ask yourself, how big do you want your organization to be? How big? I want as big as I can, right? Okay, so imagine if you have this TA just came in. They got licensed. So look at the spread between you and this TA. 40%. 200, 2,000, you make 800 on that policy. So just one solution of everybody in your team. How many people in your team? So just 3 people and you, right? Just 3 license and you already make 3,000. Just one solution. And then what, the last 3 weeks you take off on vacation? And we work 1 week, 3 weeks of the month, you can take vacation, right? How about we work 4 weeks? This is the kind of income we're gonna make. When you become an SMD, 6-figure is a guarantee. If you work, right? So think about corporate world. How many people in our company make 6-figure? No, I mean in corporate, like in your company, like now if you know, Robert, right? In your company or in my company, 6-figure where I am, it's kind of high, right? But 6-figure in WFG is the starting, the lowest. So if you were to pick an organization where 6-figure is the highest or 6-figure is the lowest, where do you want to go? Of course, 6-figure is the lowest, right? Yeah. So this is why I love it. And when you become SMD, there are so much more benefit to it because now you are a leader. So you can participate in company bonus. Every month, if your base shop have 3 recruit and 25,000 points, the whole base shop. Company will pay you bonus $1,000 every month. So imagine Norman base shop. How much is his base shop, right? Just the bonus alone, like almost $50,000 bonus. For me, my base shop is small, so I get like 1,000, 2,000. But for big leader like that, they get a lot of bonus, right? But we have to start from somewhere, from small to become a big leader, right? Okay, so decide to become a big builder right at the beginning. And I think, you know, Hoa and Nantong and everybody here, you guys all have this, right? You want to become a big builder. Same thing with An Huang. You've been in business for so long and you see the concept, the value of how to build a big team, right? So to recap, remember only 2 things, right? How many people who work with you and how much money you make working with these people, okay? How soon will you become a proud campaigner? We have to always be a proud campaigner, right? Let me share with you one more thing. I think a couple more things. Okay, so there are 5 ways for us to earn income in our business, 5 sources of income, okay? Number 1 is personal income. You make your own money with your pen. Number 2 is agency income. The moment you have 1 license under you, you become agency. That's agency income. Number 3 is expansion income. Now you have another office, another team, in another city or even another country. Like right now, you guys are my expansion, right? From US to Canada. Then you can have bonus income. If you hit the production, you can have bonus. And then number 5 is the recurrent income. All of those solutions that we have family set up, we got paid $2,000 the first year, right? We got paid a lot the first year. But every year after that, we got paid a little bit, like 0.5 or something like that. But imagine if you have like now I have 400 clients. So just a little bit of each client for 400 clients each month, how much residual income you bring in, right? So you only help them at the beginning, but after that, you can still have residual income, okay? So entry level, if you have 4 family a month, your income, you know, part-time can be $51,000. To me, when I first got started, this number is so much, is like half of my income. So I was thinking, right, if I go to work at the department store, or maybe if I do 2-day nails, right, Saturday and Sunday and do 2-day nails. Because engineer, I cannot find part-time job as engineers. I have to do something. But if I were to do part-time like that, how in the world am I gonna make this kind of money, right? So when you become marketing director, your income is about 7680 per month, and per year is this much. When you have about 5 people in your team that you're managing, and each of them have 4 clients, your income is like this. This is crazy, right? At the beginning, I don't believe it. I said, this is crazy. No, not $200,000. But if you Google, you will see the industry that make the most money is the broker, the insurance broker, the financial broker, right? Anything with broker, you make money. A real estate broker. That's when you make money with no limit. Okay. So later, if you want to do stock, I don't know about Canada, but in US, we can have security license where you can set up stock account for client, or they do mutual fund. I think in Canada, you can do mutual fund, just the license that you have. But in the US, we need to have security license. So this is the average of our company. When you become SMD, the average income is about 70,000 average. And the highest is about 600, just in SMD. We have an SMD in our WSB that makes 1 million, just an SMD. So do we have to be CEO to make big money? No, you don't have to. CEO, SMD, you still can make a lot of money, right? SMD with life and security license, advisory license, you make up to almost $1 million, the highest. Can we break the record? Of course, right? Anybody can. If you become EMD, average is like this, highest. CEO is about 500 to 1.9 mil. And if you EVC and above, like Norman, he hit EVC and he hit 1 mil ring right away. Right? So so anywhere you want, it's up to you. You want to stay at the average, this is you. You want to be in the middle, you want to be here, you want to be down here, it's all up to you. This is your business, it's your decision, right? But we're here to provide the resources for you. I just pull up the bulletin, leader bulletin. Everybody still see my screen?
Yeah.
So this
Yes.
is the actual WFG website. Right now, you don't have access to this yet until you are licensed. Okay. When you license, you get access to this. This is where you check everything on here, right? Your paycheck, everything. So I just want to show you the we call the leader bulletin. That's when they show people result, right? Any other places they show people result? No, right? Not income, but here you kind of see it, okay? Everything in our company is very transparent. So if somebody tell you, well, is this a scam? Is this a pyramid? I don't know. I don't know if state of Alberta will issue you a license to be a scammer. I don't know, right? So I would ask them, what do you mean scammer? What does scammer do, right? Scammer mean they take people money without giving us service, right? We are licensed professional. We provide service. They receive the benefit and we get paid. So that is a profession. We have to know that, right? We are a profession. Okay, so you're gonna get all access to this website. You can find everything on here, right? I'm gonna show you the leader bulletin to see how people are doing, right? Just in February of 2024. Just 1 month, right? In 1 month. And this is we're talking about, let me see, personal production, right? This is personal, meaning just the person do it themselves, not the team, okay? Personal. This person is an MD as MD level. And just in 1 month, how many thousand point he did? Almost 500,000 point. So how much is his income? Maybe 50% of this. That's almost $250,000. Just in 1 month. That is insane. So if somebody override this guy, right? If you have 15% of this, oh my God, I'm going nuts with this number. 500,000 and you multiply 15%, your override is 75,000. So this guy upline earned 75,000 in 1 month. So this is SMD, EMD, EVC. What about this guy, TA? He just joined.
Mm.
In 1 month is 96,000. So how much he bring in home? 96 times 26%. He make 25,000 last month. Just joined the company. Do you have to have experience? You don't have to, but you work with a trainer who is experienced to help your client and to help you. The beautiful thing about this business is the moment you have license, you just sit there, be pretty, smile, and then your upline make money for you, right? You go, your upline do all the work, and he split 50 for you.
And we
You
have
learn?
one Norman Galanto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, Norman Galenso.
right there,
Number 13.
right there.
Yes. So last year he made 96. So what is 96?
Last
times
month, right?
66? He makes 63,000
Is it a
last
month?
month.
Monthly, right?
Yes, this is February. Only 1 month.
Just 1 month, yes.
Just 1 month. And this is personal, guys. This is where the money is. If we don't work, I don't know where else can I work with this kind of money, to be honest, right? Yeah, so this is crazy, right? Oh my God, this guy. So when you're on here, like Robert, maybe next month you can get access to this already. You can run this kind of report to see, right? What about we want to see recruit? How many people, how much do they recruit in a month, average, right? Because we think 315 is so hard, where can I get 3 people? Where can I get 9 people? This is, again, 1 month. This is personal. This TA bring in 15 people.
Yeah. That's a new.
15
Very
people,
new.
right? So
New
how,
like me.
yes, how do they accomplish this? You see on WSB website, they do, they call home BPM or group BPM, where they invite a group of people and then they share the campaign all as one, not one by one, right? They share with a lot of people, just like a grand opening. That's how they got a lot of people see the business, see the vision. They want to come in and learn. So will this 50 people, successful in the business? We don't know yet. But the first thing is they like it. They want to learn. So imagine if they don't do the business and they learn all those 6 workshops, they still become better with their finance. Saving, protecting, making more money. So are we helping people by bringing them on board with us? Definitely, right? Definitely. Okay, so we see on here 9. So this is I do the 25, top 25, right? How about top 100? Still 7. So it's very doable, right? Very doable. GX, very doable. Let's see the point for 100. The lowest is still 43,000. So I see A here, 46,000, right? I see MD. I see another MD, another TA, 51. Yeah, we see some TA in here. That's just amazing, right? So that's just a little bit overview of what kind of money we can make in this business. This is the real money, right? Legitimate money. So it just blew my mind away. So how do you guys feel? Share with me your thought.